Hey, what's up? It's Randy Weddick from BandPro Film and Digital. We just wrapped another demo film, this time for the Angenieux Optimo Prime. We were able to get an advanced design prototype from the factory right before IBC. It was a 40mm T1.8 full frame lens, and it's incredible. We came up with this idea to get these 9-foot seamlesses and put them on roller stands, kind of just walk them all over the city. And in a city like Los Angeles, you're kind of limited. You've only got a few neighborhoods where people are actually walking. So we went to Venice, we went to downtown LA, and we went to Hollywood Boulevard. And it was really fun to have this movable set that we could park at different places. So I dug through my stack of photo books and came up with some really classic portrait work done by Irving Penn, some done by Richard Avedon, Into the American West, always this huge influence of mine. My other major influence in this area is Ron Fricke and Mark Badgedson's Baraka. In Into the American West, Richard Avedon drives around the western part of the United States, and he has a huge white seamless that you usually find in a studio, and he hangs it on the side of his van and parks it in open shade, and then would invite people over. So it's this interesting counterpoint of, can we just combine street photography with studio photography? So we had the camera set up two different ways during the shoot. I had the Venice set up as a shoulder camera. At Venice Beach, we're shooting with the camera stripped down into the Rialto mode. This is where you take the sensor block out of the Venice and you lock it into this extension head unit and run a cable back to the camera body. We're shooting no compromise, super high-end cinema, but the camera is not intimidating, so that was a lot of fun. The main thing we're going for in this project is, what do skin tones look like? That's why I'm photographing so many medium shots and close-ups, so we can see people's faces. So we had to put the shoot together pretty quickly, and I needed a bunch of different accessories. So we contacted my great friends over at CSLA, and they were able to hook us up with a ton of gear. We had the Venice bolt, which attaches directly to the camera. It's super, super clean. There's no cables or anything like that. I also had the Teradek RT handset and the motor controller and the motor to control the focus on the lens. We also had the Cine 7 monitor. We had one on top of the camera and we had one on top of the handset. Super nice, high bright monitor. And the hand controller communicates the focus table onto the screen of the Cine 7. Zero delay transmission from the Teradek. You're wired directly into the lens. The other thing that was really neat about it is when we were in the Rialto mode, the entire camera department was two people with backpacks on. Now to power all this, we got in touch with Zach from Core, and he hooked us up with the Helix 9 and the Helix 150 batteries. The 150s were cool when I was on the handheld rig and I needed a little bit of weight in the back. The 9 was great when we had it in the backpack to keep the weight down, but both those kinds of batteries, they kick out a ton of power. One of the things that separates BandPro from the rest of the pack is that we actually use the gear ourselves. We use it creatively, we use it technically, and we have a knowledge of it that other people would not have. So if you want to give us a call or check us out or get a demo on some of the gear, hit us up at bandpro.com, give us a phone call, or check us out on any of our social channels. And make sure to watch the video. I think it's got a lot to say about what this lens can do.